Today is Friday, April 22nd. Happy Earth Day. Today we're going to take a look at some stocks that have some earnings out, and it's really not good news. Starting with Microsoft. Let's move this over. You can see that this is the pre-market here. It's a little after 9 o'clock New York time. Before the open, Microsoft gap down. It's trading right around here where you can see the cursor, and that trend line is broken to the downside. We also have resistance. It's held. So that's bad news. Resistance held, gap down through its small trend line. So bad news for Microsoft. It's down and looks like it's staying down. It's not terrible. It's still on the 50-day average, but let's say that it's not looking good short term right here for Microsoft. And also on balance volume, you can see it never really got back to its old high. So that was just a warning. All right, next one is Google. I'm still never going to call it Alphabet. Also down, same story, right around the 50-day average. On balance volume, not quite as bad. But we still have a trend line breakdown. Of course, it has to hold there till the end of the day. But so far, so bad for Alphabet, Google, whatever you want to call it. And I just want to address why this trend line is drawn where it is. Put this in line format. You can see it hits the market here and up here nicely, and then this point is kind of floating in space, and you'll see that's kind of near the absolute low, or the actual low on the bar. So, it's just a judgment call on where the trend line should be, but it really doesn't matter because it's a gap down through that line, again, assuming it holds into the close today. So Google, bad news in the short term. Starbucks, similar stuff, same reason on the trend line. You can see the same sort of construction there. Gaps down through the line at the 50-day average, also now at the 200-day average. On balance volume, not terrible, but not great. Visa, look at that, failed at resistance, big gap down, didn't break any trend lines. So you might say this is a little bit better shape, although the gap appears to be larger in terms of relative position on the chart. But look at this on balance volume, it never really got going. So I don't know if I'm crazy about Visa either. Caterpillar, all right, when I drew the chart, when I put that line in there, that's where it was trading in the pre-market. But it has since bounced a little bit. And you figure, why not? First of all, this chart has a resistance breakout. It's got moving average breakouts. It's got a golden cross, if you will. And it did not break any trend lines on the way down overnight. So that's a pretty good thing. And we've got a bounce already off the worst levels of the morning. And Caterpillar, with energy and mining and commodities, I think the whole complex is looking much better, and I think that's a pretty good reason why CAT bounced and the others, especially the tech names, have not bounced. So there you have it. That's the post-earnings review on some of the big names you probably own.